hell's that sound?
There is a secret life beneath us.
All right, real talk. I've been tracking TV announcements for months now, and 2026 is about to be absolutely ridiculous. Like, forget everything you watched last year because this year's lineup is genuinely insane. My girlfriend and I have this tradition. We watch something every single night, and then on weekends, if we find something good, we just binge the hell out of it. And I'm telling you right now, 2026 is going to destroy our sleep schedule because there are 9 shows coming that I've been losing my mind over. Now here's the thing, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Some of these I'm hyped about, some of these I'm nervous about, and one of them, I'm straight up terrified Netflix is going to cancel it if it doesn't hit hard enough. So let's dive in. I'm starting with the show I've been waiting for the longest, and trust me, there's a reason. Number 9, The Boys, Season 5.
A reckoning is coming.
Even if I have to drag your broken fucking carcasses over the finish line, we are going all the way, no matter the cost, till the job's fucking done.
This is it, the final season. And I have mixed feelings because on one hand, I'm devastated that The Boys is ending. On the other hand, they're going out before they can mess it up, and honestly, that's the smartest move they could make. Season 5 drops April 8th, and here's what we know. Homelander has won. Like, completely won. He's running the entire United States now. Huey, Mother's Milk, and Frenchie are locked up in what they're calling freedom camps. Which, yeah, that's as dystopian as it sounds. Annie is trying to build a resistance, Kimiko is MIA, and then Butcher shows up with a virus that can kill every soup on the planet. Now here's what has me genuinely excited. Eric Kripke, the showrunner, has been teasing that people are going to die starting from episode 1. Carl Urban literally said anybody's fair game, and that from the first episode, you're going to feel like no one is safe. Plus, Jensen Ackles is back as Soldier Boy, and they're finally exploring the father-son dynamic between him and Homelander. And get this, they brought in Jared Padalecki and Misha Collins for a full Supernatural reunion. I'm not even a Supernatural fan, and I'm hyped about that. But here's my concern. This needs to stick the landing. We've seen too many great shows fumble the finale. The Boys has been smart, brutal, and satirical for 4 seasons. If they nail this ending, it's going to be legendary. If they don't, well, let's just say I'll be in the comments section with everyone else losing my mind. Number 8, One Piece, Season 2.
Everything I've done, everywhere I go, is for the One Piece.
Okay, full disclosure. I'm an anime fan. I've watched all the One Piece episodes. I've read the manga. And when Netflix announced they were doing a live-action adaptation, I thought, here we go again, another disaster. Then Season 1 dropped, and I was shocked. Like, genuinely shocked. It was good. It respected the source material. The casting was perfect. Iñaki Godoy is Luffy. There's no debate about that. Season 2 is called One Piece Into the Grand Line, and it's dropping March 10th. This season covers the Grand Line arc, which means we're getting Logue Town, we're getting Reverse Mountain, and most importantly, we're finally getting Chopper, the reindeer doctor. They've already shown footage of him, and he looks incredible. Here's what I'm excited about. The Grand Line is where the real adventure begins. This is where the story goes from fun pirate adventures to, oh, this world is way bigger and more dangerous than we thought. We're getting giants, we're getting Baroque works, we're getting more of Nico Robin. But here's my fear, and this is a big one. Netflix has a reputation for canceling shows, and if Season 2 doesn't perform as well as Season 1, they might pull the plug. And that would be a crime because this adaptation is actually doing something right for once. The good news? They've already greenlit Season 3, which is filming right now, so Netflix is confident. But still, I'm going to be watching the viewership numbers like a hawk because I need this show to succeed. Number 7, The Boroughs. All right, this one's interesting because it's from the Duffer brothers, the guys who made Stranger Things. And look, I loved Stranger Things for most of its run, but that finale? Disappointed. Super disappointed. So when they announced The Boroughs, I was like, okay, let's see if you learned anything. Here's the setup. It's set in a retirement community in the New Mexico desert. A bunch of elderly people living their peaceful lives, playing golf, doing retirement home stuff, and then something supernatural shows up that's trying to steal the one thing they don't have much of left: time. Now here's what I find fascinating about this concept. It's like Stranger Things, but with old people instead of kids. And honestly, that might be genius. Because these characters have lived full lives, they have nothing to lose, and they're staring down death anyway. That adds a completely different emotional weight to a supernatural threat. My concern? The Duffer brothers' track record. Stranger Things peaked in season 2 or 3, and then it just kept going. But I'll say this, the premise alone has me hooked. Retirement home versus time-stealing monster? That's original. And original is what we need more of. Number 6, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Since I was a boy, they charged me to be a good knight, to defend the weak and the innocent, and I swore that I would.
Are you Baelor Targaryen?
No.
Then would you move the fuck out of the way?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, Game of Thrones fans, we need to talk. I'm still not over season 8. I don't think I'll ever be over season 8. That finale broke something in me. But here's the thing. George R.R. Martin has actually seen all 6 episodes of this new show, and he says he loves it. And George doesn't lie about this stuff. He's been openly critical of House of the Dragon, but this one, he's all in. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is based on the Dunk and Egg novellas, and it's set about 100 years before Game of Thrones. It follows Sir Duncan the Tall, this huge low-born hedge knight, and his squire Egg, who's secretly a Targaryen prince. Here's why this might actually work. There are no dragons, no massive wars, no political scheming for the Iron Throne. It's just 2 unlikely friends wandering through Westeros having smaller, more personal adventures. It's like a fantasy buddy road trip. Now my concern is obvious. It's another Game of Thrones prequel. We've already got House of the Dragon. Do we need more Westeros content? Look, if George R.R. Martin is confident in it, I'm giving it a shot. Just please, HBO, don't screw this up. We've been hurt before. Number 5, The Beauty.
Imagine a revolutionary new superdrug that makes any old face drop dead gorgeous. And everybody wants it. A big pharma billionaire with serious assets. 2 agents undercover and between the sheets. A one-eyed wonder who survived a dirty dose.
Ta-da!
This one's flying under the radar, but it shouldn't be. The Beauty is based on a comic book series, and the premise is wild. There's a sexually transmitted disease that makes you physically beautiful. Like perfect skin, perfect body, everything you've ever wanted. And of course, it spreads like wildfire because who wouldn't want to be gorgeous, right? But then, surprise, it starts killing people. And now society has to deal with this nightmare scenario where vanity has literally become deadly. I don't have a release date yet, just 2026, but this is one of those shows that could be a sleeper hit. The concept is unique, it's got social commentary baked into it, and it's the kind of thing that could spark some really interesting conversations. 4. Star Trek, Starfleet Academy.
Together, you were the best and the brightest from across the galaxy.
Full transparency. I've known about Star Trek my whole life, but I've never really watched Star Trek. I know the basics, I know the Enterprise, I know Live Long and Prosper, but that's about it. So this show, Starfleet Academy, is going to be my entry point. And from what I've read, it's designed to be a good starting place for new fans, which is perfect for me. It follows young cadets training to become Starfleet officers. Think of it like a space military academy, but with more aliens and moral dilemmas. The cast includes some big names, and the production budget is apparently massive. I'm cautiously optimistic. Let's see if Star Trek can make a believer out of me. Number 3. Wonder Man. Look, I'm a huge Marvel fan. I'm a Tony Stark guy. I lived for the Infinity Saga. But the Marvel TV shows lately? Rough. Really rough. Ironheart was bad. Like really bad. And that has me worried about Wonder Man because Disney Plus has been putting out some questionable content. Wonder Man is about Simon Williams, an actor turned superhero. The show is supposed to be a satire of Hollywood, which could be interesting, but I'm not holding my breath. Here's my take. Marvel needs to stop churning out content and start focusing on quality again. One great show is better than 5 mediocre ones. I'll watch it because I'm a completist, but my expectations are low. Prove me wrong, Marvel, please. Number 2, Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, Season 2.
Attention surfers, the beach is closed. This is a high alert Titan area.
What the hell's that sound? I watched season 1 of this, and it was fine. The story was decent, Kurt Russell was great, but the visuals, I wanted more. This is a Godzilla universe show, and season 1 felt like they were holding back on the monster action to save budget. For season 2, I need them to go all in. Give me massive kaiju battles. Give me destruction. Give me what I'm here for. The story follows Monarch, the organization that tracks and studies these giant monsters. The potential is there. The lore is rich, but they need to commit. If season 2 doesn't deliver better visuals and more monster action, I'm out. 1. Avatar. The Last Airbender Season 2.
The world is turning. There is a secret life beneath us.
Okay, I need to be honest about something. I have mixed feelings about this show. Season 1 was decent. The casting was good, the bending looked cool, the sets were impressive. But here's my issue. Gordon Cormier, who plays Aang, has grown up so much between seasons. Like, he's noticeably older now, and that breaks the immersion for me. In the animated series, Aang is this tiny 12-year-old kid. In the live action, he's aging in real time. And by season 2, he looks way older. That's just the reality of filming these shows over multiple years. But it bothers me. That said, season 2 is covering the Earth Kingdom arc, which is my favorite part of the original series. We're getting Toph, the blind earthbending master, played by Mia Tech. We're getting Ba Sing Se. We're getting the Dai Li. We're getting all the good stuff. The plot follows Aang, Katara, and Sokka as they travel through the Earth Kingdom trying to convince the Earth King to join their fight against Fire Lord Ozai. Along the way, they meet Toph, who becomes Aang's earthbending teacher. If they nail Toph's character, this season could be great. But if they mess it up, the fanbase is going to riot. Toph is one of the most beloved characters in the entire franchise. There's no room for error. So there you have it. 9 shows that are going to absolutely dominate 2026. If I'm being honest, the 2 I'm most excited about are The Boys and One Piece. The Boys because it's a perfect series finale waiting to happen, and One Piece because it's proving that anime adaptations can work. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 9 shows are you most excited about? Are you Team The Boys' final season, or are you more hyped about the Duffer brothers trying something new with the Boroughs? Or maybe you're a One Piece fan like me and you just want Netflix to not screw this up. Drop a comment and let me know, because I genuinely want to have this conversation. What's going to be your show of 2026?